Hi everyone. So yesterday, I put this post out saying you can create change in your life, and you can become true, come know the true you. And I was asked with that if how. So I'm trying to share a screen. I haven't done this before. So discovering your true self is possible. Why would you want to know this? Why would you want to do this? First of all, even before I tell you how, why? Why would you want to? Well, is there something about yourself you would rather change? Something. You wish you were better with time management. You wish you were better with your self-esteem, your self-confidence. You wish you were better at dealing with adversity. You wish you were better anything with your personal relationships. Do you have dreams that you feel you will never achieve? It's a big one. How many of us have dreams that we think we will never achieve? Well, they're still dreams of ours, but we're like, I really wish I could do that, but I'll never get there. Right? That's a big one. A lot of people have that. So that's one. That's a reason why you'd want to improve yourself. You can constantly find yourself wishing for something more. How many of us really want something more out of life, out of our careers, out of our relationships, but we just don't know where to go for it, and we don't know what to do about it. We don't know how to create those changes. You feel satisfied in your relationships with others. This can be from your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your children, your relationships at work, your relationships with your family, your friends, anyone. Do you feel satisfied there? No? That's one reason. Are you unsatisfied with where you are, or what your future looks like right now? I mean, seriously, how many of us are completely satisfied where we are right now? And what, looking forward, if we don't change one thing, not one thing, we'll be satisfied and we'll be happy with the future that we have, that we can see right now. Those are is done he or who he or she really is. You truly know who you really are, what triggers you, what triggers your happiness, what triggers your sadness, what triggers your anger, how you can get those emotions under control, what you can do when you're feeling overwhelmed and burnt out, and you can't think outside of where you are at that moment. Do you know that part of you? Do you understand that part of you? No? If you strive to change any part of your life, even just to become a slightly better version of yourself, you already have what it takes to come to find who you are and improve upon yourself as you wish. This is powerful because just by wanting to change yourself, your direction in life, you will actually start the process of changing yourself, whether you fully realize it or not. So if you've already said, yes, I want to change, you started that process. Now the question is, how far will you get? Well, what are the options? Some of the outcomes can be better confidence, better assertiveness, better self-respect, better career. Improving yourself, you can improve your career. Better goal setting and achievement. How many of us have set goals and never achieved them? Better focus. Better self-esteem. Eliminate those self-sabotaging behaviors. How many of us are so good at those self-sabotaging behaviors? We're so good, we probably don't even know we do them. Probably don't even know you do them. I know I have some that I'm becoming more and more aware of, and I'm trying to correct them. Change bad habits. A few weeks ago, I went on this whole thing about habits. Habits really change. Changing your habits that are not serving you any longer, you can change your future. Because those habits are no longer giving you what you need to be better, to have better. Overcome your limiting beliefs. This is a big one, guys, because a lot of us are raised with or have very limiting beliefs, like, well, I can only do this much, or I can't really succeed at that, or I can't do this. By doing that, we're limiting what we're going to be capable of for the rest of our lives. In one of the groups I'm in, the main guy was like today. He said, I saw this this post about this guru telling this 15-year-old that had an e-commerce say he was making this kid was making $50,000 a month. That's a go-getter. This guy told him he was making too much for his age. That's a limiting belief. If that kid starts believing that, then will limit him on his growth and his potential. Productivity. How many of you at work, at home, you just don't feel you're as productive as you could be? Inner peace. Now, I know a lot of people that do not have a really good inner peace. You are truly happy with everything, and you truly know that this is your future, and everything you have and everything you are is exactly what you want, and you're just at peace with everything you've done, and you're at peace with everything you've been through, and nothing bothers you. Have that? No? You might want to look at that. Effectively deal with change. I tell my clients a lot of times that change, we all know change is going to happen, right? And I talk about my family and love my brother to death, but he does not deal with change very well. So what happened once was he worked for a law firm, and little by little, the partners were retiring, but they weren't naming new partners. We're all associates. So he saw this was not going to go well. In the future, there was not going to be anything good in this law firm in the future. So it took him a while. Enough, I need to make a change. And that's because he doesn't like, and he doesn't deal well with it. Okay. You want to enjoy your life more? That is such a profound but yet simple one, right? That is so profound. Like, how many of us truly enjoy our lives? Would you like to enjoy it more? Feel better with failure. I've recently been reading a lot of books, or at least listening to a lot of books, and one of them was talking about failure is not bad. Failure is feedback. How many of us really look at failure as feedback? How many of us really look at failure and say, well, I didn't do that. I could have changed this, or I could have changed that, or I could have changed this. Let's try something different. Instead of going, oh my God, I failed. That's it. I suck. I'm horrible. I'm the most miserable. I can't do this. I give up. That's a more common reaction, right? So time management, I already talked about that. Problem solving, and so much more. When you start on a path of self-improvement, when you take the courage to start that path of self-improvement, these are all things you can look at and say, hey, I want to change that. There are ways to do it. Can you complete it on your own? Some can, some have, some cannot. So there are options, guys. There are so many options out there right now to help you with self-improvement. Continue trying by yourself. Maybe join some groups on self-improvement. Maybe watch a few videos on self-improvement on YouTube, and try to set up your own action plans and try to set up like where you want to be and how you're going to get there. Problem with this, a lot right now, and we're at that point maybe fully I can't get there. Get an online course, one that gives you lessons and action steps to take. Work your way through that. That's an option. How many of us have bought things online over the years and start it, don't finish it? That's a really valid option. But are you motivated enough to do it all on your own? Next one. Take that online course from above with the lessons and action steps in a group where you have some accountability. Lessons might be live, have live question and answer with a coach to really help you kind of work your way through that. And the biggest thing there is accountability, guys. Accountability. Hey, John, you said last week that you're going to do this. Did you get there? How many pages in the workbook, or how many action plans last week where your action plan was this, and this? How many of them did you get done? Makes you kind of want to work a little bit, right? Take that course with a coach holding you accountable, coaching you through the hurdles, giving you encouragement. That's going to be more like a one-to-one. And there's different plans for that. You can do a 3-month, 6-month, 12-month plan to really get you through self-improvement, or at least get you on to a major path and some major transformations, and then decide where you want to go from there. How can I help? Well, I have a free group for self-improvement. It's called Change Creators, and that's the link right there for it. I can put the link in below as well. I have a 7-lesson class with workbooks and action steps for each lesson. I'm about to launch a private group to go along with that. So that's that one class, that one possibility of having a group. You work through the workbook and you do the lessons live. That's about to be launched. I'm about to launch that. And as a coach, I can do one-to-ones. So I can take that 7 lessons, do Zoom calls with you, and do a lesson and have a question and answer, help you through the workbook. Also, do some other one-to-one coaching, because when you reach those hurdles and you have issues, you have things that are come up that you just don't know where to move, that's what coaching's for. It's to help you, coach you through those hurdles. So that's how I can help. Life can be so much more when you know who you are and where you are going. When you shift your focus to you, who you are, and what you want out of life, you find your true self. Creating boundaries. Big one, guys. How many of us have issues with boundaries? Being self-aware, identifying your wounds are only a few ways to reclaim your powers and live the life you've always dreamed of. It is possible. You can live that life that you dreamed of. You've had traumas. You've had things that have happened in your life that have kept you from reaching those goals, or that if you have allowed to keep you from reaching those goals and that dream life you want. You can do it. You might need a little help, but you can get there. So that is for my friend Kim, who asked, tell us how. I thought I'd put this together and share it with you. I hope that has helped you with understanding just some some things on one, why you might want to do self-improvement, all the different things that it can help with, and two, what are your options out there? Not just with me, but with your options that are out there. Let me tell you guys, even coaches need coaches. So I even have a coach to help me with parts of things that I can't see past, things that I don't understand or I can't work through. I need help with. Everyone needs help sometimes. Do not be afraid to ask. So with that said, I'm going to put in my group down here. I'm going to put my group in, and I am also going to say that if you are interested in any one of those, me, please put in to the, actually I'll give you two options. Either put into the comments below and I will reach out to you in a private message, or private message me. We'll set you up with a discovery call with me, and we can see what would fit best for you. Okay? Guys, have a great day. I have some stuff I need to do, and I will be on again. Bye.